is April Kajawa, and I participated in the mentoring program this year. When the papers started coming out and they were announcing at church, I grabbed one and put it to the side, and it got lost in a stack. And then, that voice, that tiny voice that comes and tells you you're supposed to do something, yeah, it came, and God knew what he was doing and didn't let me forget. And so even still that morning that they were due, I filled out that paper and I turned it in because I knew that the mentoring program was something that God wanted me to do. I have been so blessed by my relationship with my mentor, and she's just kind of a go-to person that's already walked the journey. When I share something with her, she already knows kind of how it feels. I don't have to explain the extra pieces of stuff in my story because she already knows. She knows those extra things. I feel like over the time our relationship has kind of evolved. It started a little more venting and sharing and what's going on, but then I feel like we've moved kind of into this season of I know that God is working and he's doing things, and so it's been okay, well, this is coming up, and then she's been kind of an encouragement to me, either sending different verses sometimes. We had met the Wednesday before, because we usually met on Wednesdays when the kids went to their Awana class, so we snuck it in real quick, but it was the Wednesday before I got let go on a Friday, and I had said, I was I don't know if I'm supposed to stay or not. I feel God is up to something, and I'm not quite sure yet. And then I got called in on Friday, and when I let her, she's well, not praise God for that, but he answered, and you said, remember, you just told me you felt he was up to something, and so now you clearly got your answer. That's what you've told. As we've been sharing stories, you're God has always worked, and he's always made it clear to you, and so you were I don't know, and he was nope, here we go, here's your answer. So yeah, just different things like that. I feel a lot of times, even the enemy or in your head, you're just I'm the only one. A lot of people, they don't understand me. They don't really know my story. I never would have imagined that was part of her story. But as we started meeting and sharing a little bit, it was kind of wow, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because you walked through some of this. Who he paired me with could only be his doing, because he knows both of our stories, and he just really put us together. And I feel we have both grown so much, and it has been such an encouragement for both of us, how he aligned our stories and was able to really just use my mentor to encourage me, to build me up, to remind me of his truths at points when I forgot, or also just remind me that God was leading me and he's speaking, and sometimes it's waiting, and that's a hard thing. Sometimes it's hard to wait, but you'll know when he's speaking and when he's moving, he'll make it clear, and you'll have a peace about that. God was completely in it and knew that we needed each other, and like I said, I have a mentor, but I have a friend for life, and so I'm very, very grateful to God for putting us together and for this church doing the mentoring program. And I would encourage anyone who's maybe thinking about it, should I do it, what about this or that, to just put it all aside and listen to that tiny voice and go for it. It will be such a blessing to your life.